Are you ready? Ready for breakfast? Yeah, that's what she left you from last night. I'll get you your real breakfast. It's hovering near 32 this morning. Everybody's out back. Tux is up top still. Not because it's raining, but I just set the bowls there on my way with the other guys. If he'll eat there, that works. And here comes Ruby with the pretty blue sky this morning. Oh, it's early. It feels so early. Wow, I can actually see daylight out there. Sun is rising quickly today. And my guys up here are doing good too. Don says we're in for several clear days, and he'd probably like to wash Ruby this afternoon. Depends if we walk this morning or we walk this afternoon. We'll see. Right now I'm feeling awfully tired for a Monday. Good morning, Ruby. Well, we're definitely going to see the sun today. It's actually a little brighter out there than the video is showing. I guess our mornings of catching the best of the sunrise are over because, you know, when we move the time, all it does is make it even more daylight in the morning. We do have a frost here a little bit. The roof lines to the left are all frozen, frosty this morning. But I miss those December and January sunrises. Ruby reset this morning. I think that's reset number 2 for since the last software update. I changed the language yesterday for the boys, and when I reset the language, she rebooted. I reset it to Greek. Just so you know, make sure you count down the number of tabs on the left and the number of fields down on the tab, so that you know which one to put back to English, because when it's Greek you can't read it. It was fun. I actually lucked out and got it right the first time to put it back to English, but I was showing the boys how easy it was to change the language on the car. Well, traffic seemed a little lighter than normal this morning. That was a good thing. One driver in a GMC was bent out of shape that traffic wasn't moving fast enough for him, so he hopped into the turn lane at the 1010 road intersection and then skipped about 15 cars and hopped back into the through lane. I hope he felt better afterward, because he was pretty much about to have a meltdown. Leave earlier, guy. That's all I got for you. Leave earlier. And even this morning it's not that bad, because we left at a good time and we're on time for a 7:16 arrival, so we're making good progress this morning. It's 40 out there according to Ruby, so that's good. I've done my stretch. I've done my Pokemon Go. I'm headed to the house. Don's been quiet this morning. He must be sleepy too, and/or headed into work to check on stuff this morning. He had some changes went in over the weekend. So today is one of the easier days for me this week. I don't have extra stuff going on. Wednesday, we'll add in a dentist appointment cleaning for this week. And I'm not sure if Michelle and I are going Thursday or Friday yet, but so today I get to go home and kind of take it easy. I'm going to enjoy it while I can, because tomorrow's the normal chiropractor stuff, and then the dentist, and then a shopping day with Michelle, which is, you know, almost all fun stuff, but still, it's not home and it's not taking it easy. So I expect I'll get into some Lego stuff, and yeah, that's about all I've got going on today until I head back downtown to get Johnny. I'm nearly at the end of my 25 hours of that Bobby Acard Asteroid series. It was really good, and I think I have another box set of his downloaded, some sort of disaster, end of the world subject matter also. So I'll probably finish the one and then plow right on into the next and do another round of that kind of topic right now. So anyway, there you have it. I still haven't decided about walking when we get home or walking this afternoon. This is one of those times where I had you look into the sun.
Yeah, looking into the sun right now. Look at you. It's basically the sun straight over your head.
Okay. Oh, we're out for our walk. No reason not to go now. It's pretty. Birds are happy. Well, we're starting on our second lap. Nobody up here but us and one police officer, Fuquay, doing paperwork in the parking lot. Which, oh, by the way, I think is great, because, you know, that provides a little extra security when they use parking lots, parks, Walmart, whatever, to do their paperwork. So it's a little windier than I thought back at the house, but not miserably so. Not enough to really mess with the microphone. But I'm glad to be out of the shade and in the sun for a few minutes. The sun feels much better. Beautiful German Shepherd undergoing some training down there. You gonna run back to the house?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to scoot back to the house.
Okay, well, I have enough phone battery to get me and Jules okay, so
well,
we should be all set.
Yeah, well.
You get your phone ready. He's not ready, then he's gonna take off.
Yeah, I'm gonna
switch to your run from your walk.
Get my podcast usually up. I usually play my podcast.
Yep.
I'm a little behind. I don't think I listened to last week. Yeah, I did not listen to last week's Ride the Lightning, and now there was a new one yesterday. So now I'm 2 weeks behind. So.
I'm sorry. You need a project. Project time is normally when you listen, and work's preventing projects.
I should have, when I was cleaning up the garage the other night, and even when I was out there with that thing on Thursday, I should have listened, but I didn't.
Yeah, well, the other thing too is when we do FSD, and now I'm recording our driving, we would normally listen to podcasts at that time too, and that's cut back on the podcast time also.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Right.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
I saw you plow up that hill.
That's right.
You didn't slow up at all. I seen you. You had really kicked into overdrive there.
Yeah, well, I heard you, and so I picked up my pace a little bit.
Oh, well, I wasn't trying to push you. That's why I waited out there. I wasn't trying to make you feel like I was gonna.
Oh, I didn't think.
Yeah, so. But I just letting you know. I noticed. I seen you fly up the hill over here.
Hustled up a little bit.
A small hit. Yep.
Yeah, small hit. That's right.
I have to say that when I hit the button for home link and it opens up this other screen and then connects it to this home link button, I strongly dislike it. Don't do that. I don't want to see the screen. I don't want to have to close that screen. I don't want to have to move my finger over farther than where I've already hit this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Marty's being all cuddly. He rolled over. He wanted his tummy rubbed. Yeah, he's a good boy. Where's your buddy going? Go see what he's up to. Don't miss out on anything. Aw, I'm up here in the garage attic putting the Christmas inflatables away because I haven't been up here in forever, and I came up a couple days ago and I was like, oh darn, I haven't boxed them up. So Today's box up day. It's not warm up here, but it's not horrible up here either. Well, you know, if you put up some inflatables, then you have to get out others. So I got this leprechaun guy over here on the compost bin. Hopefully he's okay, and if not, Don is welcome to adjust him better, but I did the best I could. He's a little high because he's looking up, but that's okay. He keeps it away from the cats, and it's kind of out of the way over here. I am making deviled eggs. I'm still using my Dash egg cooker a couple times a week. So I shared with you guys that I had a way to motorize the roller coaster. And that's true. And JK Brickworks is the name of this YouTube channel. I don't remember the gentleman's name right this second. I'm just looking down here to see if it's Jason's his first name. Anyway, if I press play here, you're going to see this going around. And I've got help from my kitty friend with the hand I'm holding the camera with. Oh no. There we go. Pretty cool. So the middle is the motor and the rear is the battery, and so people actually get to be in the first car, but you can't really see into the end car. So he gave everything away for free. I love these people. Here's what the guts of it are going to look like, and I don't have the battery box yet. It's on the way, but I do have all of the stuff to build the 3 cars here, and I'm gonna work on that right now. I've got an hour and a half, really only an hour and 15 minutes to play, and I would like to get this knocked out, make sure I have all the parts, make sure I don't need something else. I might put a few bricks away while I'm looking for bricks. All right, that's what he had built. I don't have the battery box to add on, but I do have a battery box I can test the gearing with. So when I get home, I'll pull that out and I'll test it. So I was checking Facebook at the last stoplight, and there is a interesting, hilarious, I'll let you qualify it, question from a Spectrum News reporter asking for a Tesla owner to be willing to talk to them and appear on the news tonight. And they want to know, with the potential for Russia to hack our power grid, what do we think about this, and how would we handle it given that we drive an electric car? And the comments range from, you do know that gas pumps are powered by electricity too, right? And let's see, first I'll drive my electric car 350 miles or so until it's out of electricity, and then the gas car that's just sitting over there, I'll run it for the 350 miles it'll go, and then I guess I'm out of luck. Oh wait, I have solar power because I'm a Tesla owner. I'll just recharge the electric car and keep on going to, you know, it's the least of our worries is whether or not our car will drive if we have no power at our house to. Anyway, I guess all of the owners thought it was a little bit funny, as if, oh my God, those poor electric Tesla people, they won't be able to drive their car. Nah, we'd just be over here either stuck in the same boat as everyone else or laughing at you while we move around those with power with our car anyway. So yeah, I think, you know, all these movies people watch of the end of the world, Don is always quick to point out that gasoline will not last much over 6 months. You know, it depends on where it's stored and how it's stored and if there's contaminants and all of that stuff, but you're not for sure going to get more than 6 months out of most gasoline reservoirs. So yeah, there's that too. It won't be like, oh, well, we have plenty of gasoline, so we'll just pull it for, you know, until it all runs out, all that's already been refined and everything. No, not maybe. So anyway, I don't think anybody volunteered to go on the news and talk about this issue, but we sure did have a good laugh. To be clear, there's nothing funny about a possible grid outage, whether it's a large section of the United States or the whole United States. I guess I would divide it into 2 categories, and this goes with just about any kind of disaster and life interruption. One is something happens and you're inconvenienced for N number of days, but you're kind of getting news and you sort of know that if you can just hold on, things are going to get back to normal, and you have that hope. That kind of happened after Hurricanes Hugo down in Charlotte and Fran up here in Raleigh. 7 or more days without power was pretty much the average, but you were getting news and ice if you waited in line, and nobody was really going hungry, but it was definitely not fun, especially I remember after Fran with out sawing down trees that had fallen, and you know, basically not being able to take you know, a shower, not having adequate water supplies and that kind of thing. So yeah, it was a real inconvenience. And then the other side of the coin is, you know, some sort of infrastructure damage, one that is not so recoverable from. I think there are a lot of books out there that talk about it. And, you know, you basically have no hope that the power is coming back on, and some free-for-all of everybody's out for themselves ensues. So, you know, I would obviously don't want to deal with either, but one is, I'm going to say, recoverable for the vast majority of people, and one is outright scary as to, you know, what could happen. So I didn't mean to imply for a minute that it was, you know, a grid outage is funny, but I do think that it's funny that, you know, the media is looking for a reason why you shouldn't drive an EV, and let's add to the list, if the power grid goes out, you won't be able to drive your EV after the battery is used up. It's as if somehow it will be ever so much more worse for us, but not for everyone else. And, you know, it's, again, in many cases, there's a lot of Tesla owners with solar, so they'll actually probably be quite well off in comparison to others, at least for short term. Long term, you know, the disarray, I don't know, but short term, yeah. So it's pretty this afternoon. Ruby says it's 58. I am on time for 2:12. I am also taking another student home from school today, so general same neck of the woods as us. So it's good that I have made good time into downtown. I'm sad to say that there was a house fire here last night. I saw it this morning. Beautiful masonry, stone, old house. Totally burned up the roof. Probably not recoverable. It's a bummer. So I'm at 94 miles for the day. Don't think I'm headed back out. Dawn might wash Ruby, and I'm coming up on 94,000. Proof of concept, totally the wrong battery box, and I've got a wrong connector down here, but it is working. So I will be able to have my cars going around the coaster without having to put a chain to pull them up and have a gravity assist going down. It's pretty cool. There's rubberized wheels down here that are what's making that motor actually pull the car around the track. I did not come up with this. This is another Lego Builders concept idea with a minor modification just so I could try it today with using the wrong battery box. The other one's on the way though.